going to try another technique here. I'm going to drop this right over until it gets on the rim on the other side. Off the rim on this side. To bust this bead. Which this ought to do it. It has to. Come on. It's stuck really well. It can't be, it's moving. I just gotta get it there. Off the edge. Now I gotta do the same thing, but pull the other side this way. So get on the tire over there. And hopefully I can get on the rim over here. Got it. Finally. Alright. That was a struggle. I used up all my battery life, didn't I? Now that will come forward, I got both parts of the tube out of there anyway, or the filler, the valve. I want to get that over towards the center, get the bottom in the center, now she'll come right off. I've done a lot of wheels, a lot of tires. The first half is the hard part. Once you get her over that, she's off. Now there you go. Make sure there's no real debris in here. This is going to puncture my new tube. The hardest part about this is going to be getting the stem of the tube up into, I might have a little bit too much air in this, but maybe not. I know, I should be using talcum powder. baby oil and Vaseline and all that stuff. Now we're getting there. Once we get this positioned in the tube, or in the tire, there, see? Bingo boom. Now we got to get this down. Well, that's not so bad after all. Come on, baby. There we go. I did it. Bingo. I want that guy to go on just like that. Okay. My other trick is the C-clamp. Remember the C-clamp trick? Because you need... Well, let's put this on. This isn't the right C-clamp trip I was talking about, but this will work. I just got to keep that on the bead like that. So carefully get that guy back in there. And you just don't want to touch the tube. Okay, she's halfway on. Got to keep that back so it drops into the dead center there. That center. And now that we're halfway, we got it decked. Just got to do it an inch at a time. And this last one should do it. Oh, there she goes. She popped herself right. Now that's all lubed up, so let's see what we can do. Tell how much air is in that, but probably enough. So now I got to do the same struggle on the other side, but the other side comes right off. So let's see if we can get him off an easier way. Well, I just ripped the valve stem out, so I got sweat running down my face here, guys. the C-clamp trick on this side. See if we can get her to pop. Now I want to replace the belts, so I need to get these. I've already got the other two bolts out of the other side. And you take the two on each side out, and then there's a pin at the bottom that links the two halves together. I think everything's alright. Alright. Now she should split like a clam. Ain't that cool? That's how you change your belts. Now, and that pulley, that spring that's right here goes so on there somewhere, wherever that spring is. And he just hooks on there, on here. And that's how the drive works. you hold this spring back for a second. This belt, just hook it, there you go. Okay. I don't want it to get on the belt. Of course I don't get it right on you then. Alright, I'm gonna let it go, babe. Alright guys, this debacle is getting a little closer to its end. Oh, it's in there. Let me get this guy in here.
You didn't put that on back.
I will. I'm going right. There we go. And that should be the clutch. There we go. Now I hope these holes line up. Oh, there they are. This guy has got to pry up somehow. Give me that hammer, babe. Come here a second. Come around in front. Just push on that chute towards that way. This thing is down a little bit. That's why I'm lifting this. There we go. All right. Oh, this is in there. There we go. I'll just get that guy started. Make sure I get the other two in. And we should be right in business. You don't want your snowblower tires really hard anyway. Ouch. Sure to have a good working snowblower now. I gotta put my belt retainers back on. I'm not gonna reef these down because I'm afraid I'm gonna strip something. It feels awful tight. But that's good enough. Check the Earl. She's got half. Looks pretty good too, actually. Fuel on, I believe. That's the right direction. I've got to start it electrically because I don't have the That's an aluminum block, so I'm just taking it easy on these bolts. I didn't show you a lot of this, but they're all pretty much the same, how to change these these belts. I've done it before on other brands. Snow King and all that. Well, it's that time. All right. Snowshoe. I turned the fuel on. It's got engine oil, I checked. Not much fuel, a little fuel in her. I'll admit this ain't 90, but it is what it is. That's enough to get her going. Well, wish me luck. I'm going to turn the choke on. The key is on. Little throttle. That's it. She's warmed up. I think that tube I put in the right tire is leaking. Swell. One more test run up. Yeah, I screwed up and punctured the tube that I put in the right side. So therefore I've got to try to get that wheel off. We'll do that on another day. It's been a long afternoon, boys and girls. Actually, I started before noon today. Unusual for me, but these are just slinger engines. They don't have any oil pump, you know. The oil just flies around in there, the bottom of the push rod, or not the push rod, the crankshaft rod, the crank piston rod. It's hard for me to tell. It really is difficult. She looks good. Close enough, I think. Can't tell real well, but there's oil in there. It's on the dipstick. Maybe if it sits for a really long time in the oil, it has time to sink down in there. She's a little bit rusty and crusty, but I just want it more or less to do my front sidewalk. This front sidewalk in the winter, the snow blows over the roof up there and drops in there, and it'll be 3 feet deep or more. Not even when we have 6 inches of snow, so I don't want to shovel that by hand. I've got my beast now. I'm going to pressure wash this up too, clean it up a little bit, paint it up a little bit. Now tomorrow we're putting a new floor deck on my daughter's outside deck that we've been working on for the last, I've been working on for quite a few days, just getting the structure ready. Got the stairs built though, got the stairs built. All right, take care.